Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back to another video. You don't know it's
Nuts.
and Dems here with another video for you guys. Now, it's been a while since both of us has done a sit down and we have decided to do a story time today, guys. Now, what we'll be talking about is Nat's experience in being a cleaner in Canada, right? Now, this is a very interesting topic because a lot of persons are for and a lot of persons are against. Now, what is our story? What is our journey? And what was that like for Nats, right? Now, before we get into it, guys, what are they supposed to do?
Smash that subscribe button. Like, follow.
Share, comment, everything. You guys don't know the thing set. If you are new here, guys, what you get here is authentic Canadian experience, where we share our journey authentically. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back to another video. We really and truly appreciate you guys, right? So she made a big blunder when she said husband, right? So of course she meant wife. So all the new subscribers, thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel. My name is Dems. This reintroduction is mostly for you guys, right? This is my beautiful wife, Natsir. We're both from the wonderful country of Jamaica. Migrated to Canada in 2019 as an international student. And as a temporary worker, we came here with our daughter Malika. And we had another daughter afterwards called Malia. And I think Grande Prairie Alberta is our home for now. For now. Thinking of moving. But we'll get into that in a subsequent video. Babes, have you ever done a cleaning job in Jamaica?
Side hustle.
Side hustle. But not as a main job. No. What was like a main job in Jamaica for the most part? Like what did you do mostly?
Clerical jobs, like working for various organizations and doing clerical jobs basically. Yeah.
Okay. So like you came to Canada in 2019. I know that when we came, the intention was to make it.
Yeah.
Right? By any means necessary, as long as it's legal, right? Now, did you see yourself doing a cleaning job, or at that point, like coming into Canada, did you think that a cleaning job would have been your first opportunity?
No, not the first job. Not to say the first job. Coming to Canada 2019, it was like, okay, I was applying to clerical jobs because that's what I was coming from. So it's the same thing. I went on Indeed, applied for various jobs in the same area. It didn't work out.
So you end up deciding to
grab a job.
Just grab a job,
yeah.
Right? Now, a lot of persons are in a similar position where they're either just coming to Canada, thinking of coming to Canada, or even inside of Canada, who don't really understand the dynamics that, you know what, a job is just a job, right? And sometimes you just have to start from anywhere in order to get to where you want to get to, right? So, did that make you feel lesser than in any way, shape, or form, the fact that you were actually at one point working as a janitor?
Alright, the job itself, I didn't have a problem doing the job. It's just like in the organization, you feel that you're the bottom, where you're just the cleaner. So that was it. I just felt like you're just the cleaner. You weren't included. Yeah, but that was it.
So when you said included, I mean like office parties,
office
stuff
parties,
like that.
You're like a second thought. You're a second thought. So yeah.
Yeah. But ultimately, it put food on the table,
but
right?
That was my main goal, to put food on the table. I didn't mind about a person thinking if I was a second thought. It was for my family to survive.
So for persons who are thinking of coming to Canada and they have the mindset that, oh, me not clean a toilet, or oh, me not do no cleaning job, you notice the head movement, you know, me not do them thing that you did the other, what would you say to them?
If you want good, as Jamaicans say, if you want good, then what's have to run. If you're here and things not working out, and it's the only thing you can get is a cleaning job, and you know say you need to put food in your belly, your tummy,
and my belly too.
Go ahead and do it. But if you have the mindset of you're not doing it, fine. Stay and wait on that particular job that you want. Just make sure that you have the money to survive. True.
And you know what? Being here in Canada, I noticed that the cleaning industry is a very big industry here. Like a lot of persons, immigrants mostly, have started successful cleaning businesses, and that's just because there's a high demand of cleaning services, because persons are often so busy here and there that persons don't even have time to clean them house sometimes. So cleaning services are so important right here. And a lot of immigrants, shout out to my Filipino immigrants community who is here in Grande Prairie, who makes up a large demographic of not only the population but also the cleaning industry. And what I really like about the Filipino community is from our experience looking on, of course we're non-Filipinos, but like just looking on, we can say that these are people who are willing to do anything. We see them in almost any industry.
Every industry, they're a part of it. And they don't care. They're just here making their money, sending back home and living.
So do you think it's a large disparity between like I'm calling the Filipino because it's the first thing that come to mind, and like a Caribbean community in terms of mindset when it comes down to doing certain jobs?
Yes, in a sense, yes, because as Caribbean, I think we kind of look down on cleaning jobs.
Yeah,
we look down. So yeah,
I think it's a mentality like in the social divide that exists in most Caribbean countries, where the type of job that we do kind of position where you are in society in terms of the classism that really exists, upper, middle, and lower class. The type of job that you do kind of dictate where in the spectrum you kind of fall. But here in Canada, guys, and we're saying this like for you guys to understand that here in Canada it's kind of different. A job is just a job, right? It doesn't matter what you do, as long as it is legal and it is putting food on the table. And everybody do the same thing. Everybody shop the same places. Everybody go to the same restaurants. Everybody do the same things. All the difference is you have more money, so you can do probably more luxurious things if it is that you're in a certain beneficial position. But nobody not really look down on anybody because of the type of job they have. So if you have that mentality from like a Caribbean community or probably another part of the world, that a cleaning job is to be thrown upon and oh, you're not going to do it and oh, you're not going to do this, get it out of the mind.
But if you're not going to do it, you should be appreciative of the person who cleaning jobs. Like person love to go to mall and shop and all of those stuff. If it place was dirty, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. You would go there? No. So you have to appreciate persons who clean.
Would you do another cleaning job?
Right now.
Ask me the question.
Would you do a cleaning job?
Absolutely, I will. I would do a cleaning job. As a matter of fact, I would do any job necessary to put food on the table for my family, right? In terms of my kids and myself and my wife. It doesn't matter the kind of job, as long as it is legal. I'm the kind of person, I can say we're the kind of persons who with a really flaunt occupation, because ultimately it's just a job, right?
You're not the business owner.
We're not the business owner. So unless we're the business owner, a job is just a job. So if it means to go and clean toilet, if it means to go and mop the floor, if it means to go and scrub the wall, I am willing to do it. Nats is willing to do it. And that's why.
But the funny thing about it, I've been sitting, like a few weeks ago, I was sitting down thinking about it, and I'm like, I've never cleaned a dirty toilet here in Canada. Like, messy.
Probably because you're in Grande Prairie.
Probably
if you're in like different parts, it's
not like Jamaica where you go, No, I have never. And I think because if I had, I would have remembered. I have never, ever, hotel rooms, never. Janitor at a busy place, never. Never. So sometimes I'm cleaning bathrooms and they're, okay, should I clean this again? But I clean it just
to make sure it's clean. But most times it's usually well upkeep.
99.9% of the time it's well upkeep.
Yeah. Cleaning job is a very lucrative job here. It is an industry that you're almost guaranteed to get a job, right? If it is that you are willing to do that, then you can definitely get a job very, very easily. So this video is mostly sharing what we have been through as a family, but also to let you guys who are coming into Canada know that, listen, it doesn't matter your qualifications. Sometimes you have to be willing to start from like legit the bottom of the barrel and then claw your way up in order to become successful. Luckily, not everybody has to do that. Some persons are so blessed and fortunate that they have
persons in their network who's willing to, show them where to go, what to do.
Exactly. So they ended up getting very good jobs, like fresh off the plane. Some persons, before they even land into Canada, they get the job of their dreams. And that is awesome. But talking about the vast majority of people, sometimes you have your very high qualifications in your own country. You have your very extensive work experience. When you come into Canada, guys, you have to understand that you're coming into a new society, and you have an integration might take a little bit of time. Getting a job that you really, really want might take some time. You have to be willing and have an open mind that here we go. And if you have to take a cleaning job to feed a family, that's what you have to do. And I'm so grateful that Nuts was willing to do that, because at the point in time we needed it. We needed it. You get what I mean? Sometimes I'm talking to Nuts and she's in a bathroom. She's literally cleaning bathroom and she's on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, it's just how it is, right? So in a nutshell, put away the pride, put away the mentality that you're better than. Yeah, ultimately, that's what it is. We're better than cleaning toilet.
If you're better than cleaning toilet, don't use it. Don't go use that again. Don't use it. Don't walk in the malls with your dirty shoes or anything like that. Yeah. Don't go there. Don't throw your garbage in the bin. Don't do nothing. Stay home, because those are persons there cleaning after you.
Yes.
So don't go nowhere.
Exactly. And oftentimes, like, being proud don't really bring you far, right? Being humble, being resilient and humble and determined usually bring you a further way than being proud and oh, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, right? Like, if
you can have standards and you say, okay, you're not doing certain things. Nothing is wrong with it, but don't frown on persons who are doing certain jobs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now, would you do a cleaning job to send them back to school?
Look here. Your story, I'm sorry. I'm sending myself. No, you are sending me to school, sorry.
The reason I asked that question, guys, is because we did an Instagram video a couple of months ago, which...
Instagram or TikTok?
TikTok, sorry. We did a TikTok video a couple of months ago where we shared 30 seconds that, you know what, Nats had to clean bathroom to send me to school. And guys, the people have done me. People have said me worthless. People have said me careless. What else did I say?
That's how it's
yeah, so in a nutshell, the point of the matter is we have to support each other, right? I would gladly do a cleaning job to send Nats to school if that was the only option that I had, right? And at the time, I could have only worked 20 hours, as you guys know. That was working 2-3 jobs as a cleaner, housekeeper, here, there, everywhere. And that was what was putting food on our table. Now, she didn't physically go to work to clean to send me to school because our school fee was already paid. But the point of the matter is she was pretty much balancing the family at that point in time. And that's what it is. It's a teamwork, right? So a lot of persons who are migrating is like they see the end result, but they don't see the starting point, right? I strongly believe that you have to begin with the end in mind, in terms of you know where you want to go, you know where you want to get to, but you have to be willing to lay the foundation to get to where you want to get to. Yeah. Some persons just want to get to where they want to get to without laying the foundation, and that is where...
No, they see the end result without going to seeing the process.
That's exactly what it is.
End result and not going through the process.
The most successful persons who I have met here as immigrants are persons who started from nothing, right? Persons who started from nothing, and that gave them an appreciation of the process. And even for ourselves, right? Like I was saying to Nats the other day that where we are in our lives right now, I think that we're at a really, really good place in terms of, I feel like we're leveling up, as the word suggests. We're leveling up. But it wasn't always this way, guys. It was very tough at first. It was a lot of challenges mentally, financially, emotionally, and of course when you have challenges like those, it put a strain on a relationship as well. Like like Nats was miserable all the time, and
miserable anymore.
Still miserable.
I'm not miserable anymore. So all this time when persons used to say, oh, not so miserable. Yes, I was miserable because financially, you know, women love money, and money was tight. I was miserable.
Money was tight, and even time. We never really have much time to spend with each other and like stuff like that. And you know, if you're not investing into your relationship, it's gonna cause a divide and a breakdown somewhere along the chain. So I'm saying that I'm really happy to where we're at right now, but where we started, it wasn't this way. Like, it wasn't like this. It was hard work and a lot of sacrifices, right? So we constantly share our journey, and we're doing even this story time for you guys to understand that, listen, it is possible. We say it in like 99% of our videos, guys, that listen, we are not the perfect immigration story. We are not the story where we had a lot of money saved up and then things worked out, or you have a family member who is pushing 100% for you to get here and they lay the foundation for you, so when you get here you have that to wrap back on. We didn't have that, right? We pretty much had to scrape money to get here in the first place, and then after getting here we had to scrape to survive, and then after surviving then we have to scrape. It's just a lot of scraping, right? Like, we didn't have a choice. We had to work, we had to hustle, we had to grind, we had to make a lot of sacrifices, and sacrifices that thankfully has paid off, right? Because the goal was always to become a permanent resident of Canada, and luckily we are a permanent resident of Canada now, sitting doing this video. But in the beginning, it was a lot of sacrifices. So if we can do it, guys, you guys can do it too. Don't listen to the negative noise, right? Persons are always going to be around you to say, oh, don't do it this way or don't do it that way. Find what works for yourself. If it means that coming into Canada you have to do 10 cleaning jobs in order to pay the bills, don't measure yourself against the Joneses who are not going to be wanting to do a cleaning job. Do what's best for yourself and your family. Make sense?
Yep.
Anything else to put on that?
Nope.
No? Well said. Can I leave it there, sir?
Leave it there.
Anyways, guys, that's a full effort right there, sir. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way through to end. Hopefully you guys have learned something. Of course, our intention is always to motivate, to educate, and to inspire, right? So if we have done any of those things, guys, please consider and smash a like on this video, drop a comment, let me know whether or not you do a cleaning job, especially if you do a cleaning job to send your spouse to school. And definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. Okay, until next time, I don't know it's them
Nuts.
here. See you guys in the next video. Alright, guys, peace out.